guys, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thank you so much for joining me on your month ahead reading, August 2022. So, as you can see, I am back on screen. Usually, these days, as you know, I show my hands, and I only do it because I really love just showing the cards. I just love kind of talking through the cards and, showing you what the cards look like. I'm not a fan of just holding cards up. I literally like to show you what the actual spread looks like that I'm doing. But I thought, what, wouldn't it be nice just to kind of connect with the audience a little bit? Wouldn't it be nice just to kind of talk to the audience, kind of like, and just really sort of connect on a facial level with the audience? So yeah, that's why I'm back on now. I don't know how long it'll be for. Sometimes you'll see me and sometimes you'll see the cards. It just depends, whether it's a week that I really feel like coming on screen. If not, then, you'll see the cards and you'll see the actual spread. But I just thought it would be a really nice thing to do this week, just to kind of come back and kind of connect and say hello again. The other thing to say is, for those of you who have joined me on Patreon, I know there's only a small amount of you. I've paused Patreon for the time being. It was just getting a bit too much having to do that additionally with everything else that I'm trying to do at the moment. I'm doing a lot of stuff with the tarot at the moment, not just private clients, but I have other projects and things in the works. So I'm focusing on those things as well. And with the added responsibility of trying to record Patreon as well, I just thought, you know what? I think that's going to need to go for the time being. So for those of you who have joined me on Patreon, thank you very much. But I've paused it now indefinitely. This week, guys, also we're doing August 2022 for each of the signs. And what's going to happen is I'm going to be on screen first talking to you guys and about what I'm seeing. And also we're going to then pan the camera down onto the cards and you'll actually see the spread. So you get the best of both worlds. I'll be on as well as showing you the actual spread. So I think that's everything said. It's really good to be back on YouTube. I know I haven't been around that much. I took a good while off, actually. I think it must have been 6 months. I just wasn't feeling doing it at that time, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. I just needed a complete and utter break away from it. But for those of you guys that are left and are still watching the videos, I know there aren't many of us, but thank you very much. I'm hoping that the videos benefit you guys in some way. If you'd like to order a reading with me, click on the link in the comment section below of your reading. And yeah, let's get on with it and let's see what's happening for the month of August. Hi Capricorn, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thank you so much for joining me on your August 2022 reading. Hope you guys are doing really well. For the reading this week, or this month, sorry, we are going to use the, get that the right way around, the Anime Tarot deck. It's an awesome deck. Love this deck. Get it on Amazon. It's really cheap as well. It's only about £20. Really, really good. So we're going to use that for the reading today. Yeah, it's really good to be back kind of on screen again. I haven't been on in the last sort of couple of years, and I just thought, you know what, I'd really love to get back on screen and just sort of have a chat with everyone and that type of thing. It's what I like to do. So yeah, it's really good to be back. If you'd like to order a reading with me, guys, click on the link in the comments section below and let's make a start on the reading. What we're going to do, Cappies, we're going to put one card at the top of the desk and then we're going to play 10 cards below that to sort of look into the story. If you see my hair shaking, it's because I've got a fan on. You shouldn't be able to hear the fan though, because I've got these really good earphones in, these inner ear sort of wireless things in where I'm recording from that have blocked out. For some reason, I've managed to get it to block out the sound of the fan. So you shouldn't hear that fan, hopefully not. And let's make a start on the reading for the month. Okay then, Capricorn, so we've got the cards down and let's have a look at what you should be focusing. So I always say, what is it that a certain sign needs to be focusing on for the month ahead and the month of August? What do you need to focus on? Wow, the star. Some of you guys need to have a bit of hope and you need to have a bit of faith in something here. Beautiful version of the star, isn't it? But yeah, the star is all about having hope. It's a major arcana card. So this card, the lesson of the star is have hope, have faith, believe, trust is the star card. Trust in the unknowable, have faith in the unknowable, have faith in your higher self, have faith in your higher being. It's just a card of faith, hope, dreams, and belief. And it really is a card that says, no matter whatever your hope is, it can always come to fruition. There's always potential with the star card. In fact, the star is probably one of the best cards to get in the tarot. If you say, well, you know, will I get married? If you've never been married and you say, well, will I get married? And that card, you pull one card, star comes up, it's more than likely going to be a yes, or there's this huge amount of potential to have that. So there really is a need to focus on your hopes and your dreams. But also the star for me is all about healing and cleansing. It always reminds me of it whenever I see this card, Capricorn, the star always reminds me of a woman getting into a bath and she's preparing her bath and she's preparing to cleanse herself. So the card for me is also a card about healing and cleansing. It's also a card that deals with the concept of vulnerability and allowing yourself to be vulnerable because the woman on the card is naked. The star also means to a distance, something that is far away. Or sometimes when you get this card, it can mean somebody has distanced themselves as well with the star energy. So let's have a look at what the energies are. So I don't know quite. I mean, it could be any of those things that you need to focus on, but we're going to try and get a bit more of the background, a bit more of the story on the cards for the month. Well, you do have the Three of Cups, which is friendships. Okay, friendships, emotional connections to others, joy, happiness, laughter, dancing, gathering, that type of thing. Okay, I think that some of you guys there's a little bit of regret here. Some of you guys are probably very focused on a friendship that's been lost because the Three of Cups is the friendship, and we've got the Five of Cups, which is indicating loss. So perhaps that star energy, Capricorn, is telling you that you need to focus on having hope that maybe this thing isn't entirely lost and it can come back around again. What is the next one? Do you know what? I just feel with the justice energy that this will be rectified. Often I look at justice as a card that indicates the idea of rectification. Sometimes it's karmic, though, when you get the justice card showing up. Let's have a look at the next one. We've got the moon. So the justice card is all about truth, and the moon is all about secret. So it feels to me like some of you guys, you're very sad about a friendship here. There's been a loss of a friendship here. I think it's because there's been some truth or something coming out. Maybe there's been some form of something's coming out about a secret here. Something has been, because the justice card deals with the concept of truth and honesty and fairness, and moon is all about your secrets and things that are hidden. The Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is often progress, movement, but it can also be distance and something that is foreign or far away with the Three of Wands energy. I don't really like their version of the Three of Wands. I don't really get why they've done that. This is like my least favorite Three of Wands ever. I think there's a secret tryst here. Three of Wands. It's interesting. Because it's number three, there's some form of a secret tryst here. The truth has come out about a secret tryst. Three of Wands energy. Ten of Cups, the family, the friendships, the community, the happiness, the joy. Again, another card of joy. The Two of Wands. I just feel that there's been distancing. It's almost feels like you've distanced yourself from a family member or from a very close friend here. Queen of Wands. This feels like the friends. It's not you, Capricorn, because you're Earth and this is fire. I see a woman here who just kind of she either blurted something out or she's kind of just got really, really angry. I mean, the Queen of Wands is fire energy, and she is the type of woman that will get very, very angry and really just, she's quite fiery. And then you've got this tower, which is explosive. I just see an argument. A woman argued. She lost control. She lost, I'm seeing a woman here who lost control and then walked away. You know what's interesting about this reading, Capricorn? What I feel is very interesting is that you've distanced yourself from this friendship, and I think you've done that because I think it's either that this woman does it this month, or it just feels like this is something that may have happened. There's a Queen of Wands here who lost her temper with this tower energy and then just walked away. She stormed out, or because the tower is like the major sort of storm, and then the Eight of Cups goes out. It feels like this person lost their temper. They stormed out. They walked away. They abandoned the friendship. And I feel that some of you guys are really upset about that. You're upset over the friendship because I think as well with the justice energy, this was a very sort of karmic friendship. It almost felt like for some of you guys that this friendship was something that was meant to be. But I feel that um, I don't think there's anything to do with secret trust. I mean, it could be. It could be. But it feels more like, I mean, it depends on what this is. It really does depend on what this is, uh, Capricorn. We can see that there's been the loss of a friendship and there's a great deal of hurt around that. This friendship was something, I think, that it almost feels like the both of you were instantly connected from the moment you met with that karmic card of justice, almost like there was this instantaneous connection, like you've been soulmates. I think this is a platonic relationship between you. It might not be for some of you, but it looks like it's platonic. It looks like it's a friendship. And it looks like there's the sad of this kind of there's the sadness over this loss of this friendship here. Um, some of you guys wanting to rectify things here. Um, the moon card is a card of emotion, and it's a card that shows up when your emotions are up and down. It's a card that shows up about secrecy and illusions as well. Um, the Three of Wands is an interesting card because that card, as I said, represents three people, more than one person in a situation. We do have a couple of three here, so it just feels like maybe there was more than one person involved in the situation here. Feels like there could have been a secret choice or something. It's almost like the Justice card is the truth. You found out that there was a secret choice going on. You've distanced yourself from this, from family or from the, it almost feels like you've distanced yourself from socializing with somebody here. Um, I think, Capricorn, you've got to have faith because I think that some of you guys want this friendship back. Feels like you want this friendship back. It's almost like you found something out about this individual here. You found something out because the moon is the secrecy card, and the Three of Wands can be somebody who's doing something outside of um, a friendship or a community, or a community. It's almost like you found out. You got the truth about a secret here, a secret that was taking place outside of the community. Because Three of Wands can often be in another location. It can be far away. It can be a foreign place. It's across the water. So it feels like you found something else happening, perhaps in another city, or perhaps it's involved, a secret choice going on, and you found out. You found out. I also feel that some of you guys possibly got your own back maybe by calling this individual out. I mean, we've got two cards here that suggest that something happened outside of the community or the friendship. It happened outside. It happened far away. This Eight of Cups and the Three of Wands. It feels like with the Tower and also the Moon and the Tower, a secret was exposed about something going on outside of the friendship, or could have been outside of your relationship with that Ten of Cups. It could be with this Queen of Wands energy showing here as well, possibly. Also, the Two of Wands is a fork in the road, and the Ten of Cups is, it could be that a family member here was at a fork in the road with the Two of Wands. It could be between you and this Queen of Wands energy here, and the secret is now exposed. Secret trust. I wouldn't be surprised if this was some form of an affair for some of you guys that was going on, possibly even with a friend. Like, not you're not having the affair with a friend, possibly your partner even having an affair with your friend. I'm getting those vibes because the Ten of Cups is the family member. The Two of Wands is where somebody's at a fork in the road. So this is somebody who's at a fork in the road. They've got a choice maybe between you and another individual here, and it's possibly you and that Queen of Wands, the other woman possibly here. You're feeling really upset with the Justice energy when you got the truth about this friend. Okay. A secret with the moon being exposed with the Tower energy. And it feels like what's exposed has but also this, whatever is exposing you is progressing you into a new direction as well, with the Three of Wands and that Eight of Cups as well. It's taking you off into a new direction. It does feel like there's something to do with a friend, someone you trust. It feels like maybe there were a couple of people you trusted here, Capricorn, that let you down. And when everything came out, the good thing is that it's propelling you into a new direction here for some of you guys. And that's why I think the star is showing up here to say, all is not lost. It may actually be that what I'm seeing here, Cappies, is that it's not that all is not lost with the friend. It may be saying you've got to have faith. And perhaps what you need to be focusing on is also with the star card. I actually thought for a moment it was reconciling with this friend, but I don't think it is reconciling with the friend. I think the focus with the star is number one, has to be a focus on distancing yourself now with this friend, with this situation here. From those people who you found out about, from the situation that you found out, from the truth that came into being. Because I think this is somebody who you were friends with, this was your soulmate friend. This was your friend who you trusted with the justice energy. But I also feel with justice energy, it was karmic. It was always meant to be because you've got this friend here who had a lot of secrets here. Okay, they were doing that things outside of the friendship here, and I think that it just kind of all came back together. Um, but I also think it's propelling you onto a new path. What we're going to do now, Cappies, we're going to actually hone the camera down on the card and we're going to discuss the reading, okay? We're going to have a look at the actual spread from a bird's eye view. So just bear with me.
Oh, hi, Capricorn. So we've got the spread down on the desk. And let's just reiterate here. I just feel that the focus needs to be on not just distancing yourself this month, but it's a focus on clearing, healing, connecting with your higher self, with spirit, with the star energy, perhaps meditation with the star energy. The star is also a deeply spiritual card as well. So I would say that this month there needs to be a focus on perhaps a need to kind of elevate yourself spiritually, because it just feels like something happened here. And I think that you need to, as I've said at the start of the reading, it looks like this woman's getting into a pool of water, into a bath, and she's about to cleanse herself. So there's a need for some sort of spiritual clearing, spiritual healing, spiritual cleansing this month. And I think it's because there has been this loss of this friendship here for some of you guys. But I actually feel that this was always meant to be. Looking at this spread again, the Justice card, of course, as a reader, you've got so many words that go through your mind with each of the cards that you've just got to pick something, and sometimes you forget other things. But justice is about the trajectory that we're on. It's divine justice. It's where you're meant to be. So this was always going to occur. You were never going to... This was never not going to happen. This friendship was always destined to go. And I feel that it's justice. And I think with the star energy here as well, there's a sense of it being absolute divine justice as well. And also the Queen of Wands in a way, because she's often a very spiritual person, spiritual queen. So yeah, definitely these three cards, star, justice and the Queen of Wands, it feels like it's very much divine justice to me, because thinking about the moon, before when I was doing the reading, I thought, moon in the Three of Wands, moon in the Three of Wands, is there a secret trice going on here? But sometimes it's not always just so simple as that. It's often... and also the Three of Wands takes you on a journey, and then you've got this moon, which it's your emotions, yeah, and it's fear and it's doubt and it's all those things, but it's also the subconscious. It's also the place where we envision things and the place where we dream. When you get a Three of Wands, cards like the Three of Wands, for example, and the Chariot, they'll move something out of the subconscious because they're kind of movement cards. This represents change from land to sea, and for example, something like the Chariot would mean movement, so it's often progressing something outwards. And the moon tends to be a very stagnant card because it's the place where you can either kind of go to, if you think about something like I don't know, Stranger Things, like the Upside Down, it reminds me of that kind of thing. It's a place that is, for some, Vecna, it's beautiful. For the kids, it was horrible. It's like the moon. It can be a place of your most brilliant imagination where you can conjure the things that you want to conjure in the imagination of the moon energy. Or it can be a place where you just get kind of taken to the upside down, or you get kind of sunken into a place that you don't want to go to, because it deals with the concept of the emotional ride, the emotional turbulence of the moon energy, the fear of the moon, the disillusionment, the illusion of the moon energy here. And I feel that this is divine justice here, that this friendship should end for some of you Capricorns, because I think it's going to now allow you to expand. That's what I'm looking for with the Three of Wands, because the Three of Wands is about expansion. It's about looking outwards. To expand your vision, okay? Whatever this is, and it might be with this Queen of Wands, I'm going to double up on the card, this friendship may have been keeping you stuck. And I feel that distance as well with the Two of Cups with this friend is allowing you to break free and to follow this new direction with the Eight of Cups energy showing here, right? So I feel that whatever has happened in this friendship, and it could also be that, I mean, anything could have happened. It could be that you lost the friendship because perhaps the partner, the Ten of Cups energy, was at a crossroads. Perhaps this partner was at a crossroads and there's another person involved here with the Tower energy showing. We started with the Queen of Wands energy showing here. And then you've got this Tower and the Eight of Cups, this sudden exit. Perhaps this person suddenly exited your life. Perhaps as well, the Tower means to, the Two of Wands, means this kind of fork in the road. It can sometimes be separation as well. So perhaps you and this person have grown apart here and this person has suddenly exited your life, or perhaps a partner had an affair, for example, with this Queen of Wands energy and it was exposed with the Tower energy. It could also be exposed maybe that this partner, Ten of Cups can be your partner card, Two of Wands, the crossroads with this Queen, so the third party perhaps here with this partner. It was all exposed that this partner was going out in the dead of night. Perhaps the partner was working late. The Eight of Cups can mean somebody's going out in the dead of night. It can be a cheating card as well because of that. It could be for some of you guys, you found out a partner was doing that they were sleeping with your best friend or something like that, for example. It was all exposed. The secret as well, the moon energy was exposed. Showing here, seeing a third party, Three of Wands in the dead of night, Eight of Cups, that type of thing. So there's all sorts of ways to look at this, but I feel that the ethos of the reading, Capricorn, is that whatever happened in this situation for some of you guys, if the Queen of Wands this isn't about cheating or anything. Now, I certainly feel on a spiritual level with that Queen of Wands, with the Tower, you're being elevated into this new direction here. And in fact, the Tower can push you. If you don't go, the Tower and a situation will happen to make sure that you go. So it might be as well that perhaps, you lost. I definitely feel that for some of you guys, there's been the loss of a friendship here. It could be a very close friend with the Ten of Cups, a family friend, or somebody you were very close to here. Perhaps with the Two of Wands, you grew apart, or there was just distance, because Two of Wands can mean distance as well. Perhaps there was a lot of distance in this friendship sort of thing, and you grew apart and there was this kind of loss and everything. There's a lot of sadness and things like that, but I feel it was always going to be on your life path with the Justice energy here, because I feel that if anything for some of you guys as well, that this should help to motivate you. Okay, motivate you with the Queen of Wands to break free. And, as I've said, the moon could be stagnancy. So perhaps this is also going to motivate you to break free and follow a new path. Because some of you guys, it might be that you were in your head about this individual with the moon energy. Yeah, you were under some form of an illusion. But justice is all about truth. So now you're seeing the truth of the illusion concerning this individual. And this is something that is propelling you now to kind of come out of your comfort zone and take a new direction here. So I feel whichever way this goes for you, Cappies, I feel that this is a very good thing that's happened here. I really do. I think that this is something that is going to help you to move forward, to propel yourself, to progress forward, because this Three of Wands is progress. So some of you guys, it could be with your visions, with your dreams. Now you're able with the Three of Wands to make some progress here. You're able to kind of break free. Maybe you're breaking free of the chains of this individual here, and I'm noticing she's got a lot of chains on her as well, and heading in a new direction here. You might feel sad about whatever this friendship is, but it's going to open your world up quite significantly here. And it was always on your life path. So it was always on your trajectory. It was always going to be, no matter how this happened, it was always going to happen in one way or another, because I feel that there's something in this reading, Capricorn, that is saying that you're meant to be on some other path going forward. So with the Star card, I think therefore the focus needs to be on healing. Distance, healing, spiritual, connecting with spirit, connecting with your higher self. But also, I think with the Star energy, the focus needs to be on maintaining an element of hope and faith in the future. Because even though you might be feeling sad over the loss of a friendship here for some of you guys, and you might be like, we've been friends for years, we went to school together, we've been friends for ages. The universe knows best. And the universe is kind of like, well, you know what, it was always on the cards, because we have another direction for you to go in. Now you can actually start to, you can start to live your dreams. You can start to explore the dreams as well. And also the Three of Wands is an explorer, and this is the dream card. So now this is justice. This is divine justice, because now you can explore your dreams. You can break free from the chains of, certain people here, and you can start to follow your own path, your own kind of, your own pathway going forward. So yeah. All right, let's have a look at what the spiritual advice is for you guys. Today's a Capricorn going forward. What is the message that you have for Capricorn for August, please? What is the spiritual message? What is the spiritual message for Capricorn going forward? What is the spiritual message for Capricorn, please? Well, it says it's unlikely. What is unlikely? What is unlikely for Capricorn for August? Well, it's unlikely that you're... I don't know what it's saying, but it's unlikely that you're going to meet people who are going... It's almost like it's saying you're unlikely to meet helpful people on this path at first. It feels like it's a really weird thing, but sometimes it's really weird. Sometimes what happens is the universe is literally just pushing you out into that desert, and it's saying you don't have anyone to rely on now. You have to do this for yourself. You have to do this for yourself. As I've said, this doesn't have to be anything to do with an affair or anything at all. Of course it doesn't. But it's something that I think some of you guys might have really relied on a friend here, this Queen of Wands energy, because maybe this Queen of Wands kind of took the helm of everything. She took control of everything. Maybe this is somebody who kind of, was able to hold your hand or something like that. But the universe is saying, look, it's unlikely you're going to get anyone helping you now. It's almost like it's saying you have to go out there and do this on your own. The reason that this is happening is so that you can be propelled onto a new path where you can actually start to, explore your dreams, develop your dreams, expand your dreams, expand your, explore, perhaps with the Eight of Cups and the Three of Wands, explore new places, perhaps. Three of Wands is usually travel, and this is exploration. So for some of you guys, this is a case of you're being pushed with this Tower into exploring perhaps new places here. Okay, perhaps you're being pushed into exploring your dreams so that you can move on to this new way of life. But if you're looking for someone to kind of hold your hand on this one, Capricorn, it's probably unlikely, because the universe is doing this to help you. It might seem a bit cruel now, but it's doing it to help you in the long run. So yeah. All right, that is your reading, my darlings. As mentioned, if you like a private reading with me, click on the link in the comment section below. It's been great reading for you today, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.